I love how in horror movies the person calls out, "Hello," as if the psycho's gonna answer, "Hey, what's up, man? I'm in the kitchen. You want a sandwich?" I haven't been to the movies in forever, but AMC movie theater chain said 98% of its US locations will be open beginning Friday. Guys, all of us, we're going on a movie date together. Be there Friday or be square. All right, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. My name's Henry. We make all sorts and all kinds of gains here, and we strive to get stupid rich in a reasonable amount of time. Now listen guys, today I'm going to do a deep dive analysis into AMC, address AMC shares spiking, and tell you what you need to know if this optimism is going to be sustainable or if it's just hype. Make sure to like the smash button for me, join the notification squad, and stick around through the video because Uncle Henry is going to give you some straight facts. You guys know how all of the stocks that were online retailers and work from home were booming for a while because, well, you know, the pandemic? Well, AMC is a bet on the opposite. We're gonna be seeing things recover, and the company expects 52 out of 54 California locations to be open by Monday, including 2 brand new theaters in the Los Angeles area. Now, mark my words, guys, I think once the early moviegoers start to attend and tell their friends what a good time they had, the stock is going to continue to rise. Check out the price to earnings over time. It's sitting at a very reasonable 25 PE. And for comparison, the market is currently sitting at a 40 price to earnings. So at a bare minimum, if AMC were to be priced with the market, it would be around $22 per share. But wait, that's not really factoring in multiple things I need to discuss before I get into my actual price target. For starters, the third round of stimulus checks is on its way to Americans, bringing qualifying individuals $1,400. Now, do you guys think people are gonna be saving all of that money or finally having some fun with it? Shout out to Wall Street Bets, by the way. You guys know how to have some fun. And if you're a member over there, just show me some love, subscribe to the channel. But seriously, guys, the PE ratio doesn't tell the full story of AMC because their earnings have been pretty flat from Q3 2018 until the whole, pandemic. But check it out, AMC went from flat to massive losses in earnings in a complete wipeout in gross revenue. So if we start to get theater traffic back, and I think just a little bit of that traffic coming back, there's going to be an overreaction to the upside because there was an overreaction to the downside from investors. Now, ticket sales may reach 4.5 billion up to 6 billion in 2021. Those are the current estimates, which is roughly triple the volume of last year, but far below the level of 2019 revenue. The US box office has shown slow improvement led by films like Disney's Raya the Last Dragon, which has grossed about $15.8 million since opening on March 5th, and Warner Bros. Tom and Jerry, which has reeled in $28.2 million since its debut on February 26th. So movies are making money already, even though people aren't fully ready to go all in with the movies. But it is human nature. People are tired of sitting at home. There's absolutely nothing to do. So I don't even watch movies, but I myself would love to go to the movie theater despite having YouTube. It's just a full experience, and I think a lot of people are in similar shoes to me. They're gonna wanna go out there and enjoy a freaking movie. Adjusting for inflation, a $6 billion revenue year would be less than the movie business generated in 1982 when Steven Spielberg's 2 big flicks, E.T. and Raiders of the Lost Ark, were launched. So really, you guys are gonna tell me that, we're not gonna be recovering from 1982 levels? Come on now. I wouldn't bet against AMC. That's what I'm saying. I'm not the biggest bull out there. I'm not the biggest bull in the world saying that this stock is gonna be a $1 billion stock, but I'm also not betting against AMC because I think there's so many things going in favor for the stock. I think there is going to be a lot of upward steam picking up from the value investor community and the Reddit community due to the high short interest in this stock. AMC is also moving into online streaming. Netflix and online streaming is a dominant force in online entertainment consumption. Rather than fighting to simply have the most subscribers possible by offering the biggest basket of shows and movies, AMC Network actually does it a little bit differently, which gets me very interested. It has positioned itself to serve a smaller, targeted audience looking for content in a specific genre. Clearly, AMC will not be able to compete with Netflix with 195 million subscribers worldwide. That's just not possible, guys. It's not gonna happen because Netflix has the scale advantages to take tons of swings on original content as well as licensing popular titles like The Office and Seinfeld. Services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu's primary objective is to include enough good content to satisfy everyone's general needs. AMC, Shudder, and other niche services survive in the same way specialty stores survive today, guys. They need to be close to their audience, know their customer, and give them what they want. Another smart move AMC is making, which makes me bullish on the stock, is their perception of being a complement to big streaming services. Each service is priced significantly lower than Netflix's 3-month streaming plans. $8.99 for basic, $13.99 for standard, or $17.99 for premium, which clearly positions it as a complimentary subscription. This has proved a successful strategy. AMC claims over 80% of its subscribers also subscribe to a mainstream service like Netflix or Hulu. Now here's another thing I think AMC has going for it that will make cash flow lasting and stronger, which has me again bullish on the stock, especially in the medium to long term. In theory, niche streaming services should have stronger retention than mainstream streaming services. Since the value proposition is more specific, subscribers have a better idea of what to expect up front and are less likely to subscribe for a one-off feature or a series. So given all of this analysis and strengths, I think AMC is a $30 stock. I actually wouldn't mind holding this stock myself long-term. However, I'm mainly selling options on it, and I've shown my patrons exactly how I earned $51 collecting premium for a 1-week option on AMC. Very simple, which is enough to pay for the Patreon for a whole month on the highest tier that I have. So make sure to check it out if you want to learn more about options and you want to see how I'm making money off of AMC. To add to the growing strong fundamentals, the narrative surrounding AMC stock is that it's been the beneficiary of a short squeeze. This narrative suggests that smart traders are buying AMC stock, forcing short sellers to cover their positions. This, in theory, only adds fuel to the fire. That's why I forget who said this, but chasing implied volatility using options is a very lucrative strategy if you know what you're doing, which is why I'm shameless in pushing you guys to check out the option course. I literally know it's guaranteed to change your life in a good way because too many people are buying call options and hoping that something really good happens without understanding how to really make money with options. Now, obviously, I'm still gonna give you guys some top tips and takeaways for AMC because I want you guys to prosper and get stupid rich regardless. With AMC, this is a similar trade to GameStop, guys. That's what you have to know. You wanna play this one smart by following the news and being on top of momentum. It can pop much higher quickly, but you guys also need to understand you need to position appropriately. That means you put in a smaller chunk of your portfolio and make gains so you can use those gains to continue making more risky plays. Because let's be honest, this isn't a blue chip stock. You need to be aware that it can pull back. And if you're going to just buy shares and not do options like I am and how my students do it, then set a trailing stop loss order 10% or 15% below the stock's price. That way you are protected and can cut your losses should the momentum switch against you. Longer term, I can absolutely see the stock being a $30 stock. Now, Henry, what's the exact time period that you're saying it's gonna be a $30 stock? I get that question all the time in the comments. Hold on a second. Let me get a crystal ball and tell you that that's gonna happen in 187 days and 2 hours from now. It doesn't work that way, guys, if you catch my drift. The long term means 12 to 36 months. And I'm sorry, I'm hitting you with what you need to know and not what you want to know, but I'm keeping it real over here. This stock can go up high. It can go up much higher in a short amount of time. However, in the longer term, $30 and even $50 per share, you know, it's not gonna happen overnight. So play this one smart, position yourself correctly. You can make a lot of gains. I'm not saying that there's a ceiling to this stock because as we've seen with GameStop, we've seen that stock go absolutely parabolic, and something similar can happen to AMC, especially if we see a lot of foot traffic coming in. All right, guys, make sure to subscribe, like this video, be the 100,000th subscriber. I will be doing something special when we hit their family, and I just can't wait for that to happen. This journey is ours together. And all I wanna say is thank you so much for being a part of my life. I hope I benefited you a lot. Just make sure to invest safe, but stay aggressive in learning.